On this 26th day of April, 2023, I declare the Paula Bouchard Jaques 2023 Honors Convocation open at the State University of New York College of Technology at Canton. I have the pleasure of introducing to you the Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Peggy DeCook.
Good afternoon, and welcome to SUNY Canton's 2023 Paula Bouchard Jaques Honors Convocation. As Provost, it is my responsibility and distinct pleasure to preside over the ceremony today. For your safety, I would like to call your attention to the fire exits at the back and the front of the field house, as well as those that are located on the left and right sides of the room. Please remain standing for the singing of the National Anthem by Eric Armstrong, one of our honorees tonight in the Automotive Technology program.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hail at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please be seated. It is now my honor to introduce the stage party. I would ask the members of the stage party to please stand while your name is being called and to remain standing until all are introduced. And I ask the audience to hold your applause until they have all been introduced. So beginning in the back row, Ms. Shawn Miller, Vice President for Administration, Chief Financial Officer, and Operations Manager. Mr. Keisho McDonald, SGA Vice President. Mr. Eric Armstrong, who just sang the national anthem. Ms. Danielle Giron Rice, this year's Maynard Award recipient. Ms. Courtney Batista Bish, Vice President for Student Affairs and Dean of Students. Ms. Christine Brassard, Assistant Professor of Nursing and today's Mace Bearer. Ms. Tracy Thompson, Vice President for Advancement and Executive Director of the Canton College Foundation. Ms. Kathy Dodge, College Council Member. Dr. D. Anthony Bean, Professor Emeritus and 2017 Distinguished Faculty Recipient, and Ms. Sharon Tavernay, Registrar. In the front row, Dr. Ronald Tavernay, Associate Professor of Biology and this year's Distinguished Faculty Award recipient. Ms. Jennifer Stevenson, Class of '88, College Council Member and 2021 Distinguished Alumna recipient. Ms. Paula Bouchard Jaques, Professor Emerita 2000, Distinguished Faculty Recipient and namesake of today's ceremony. Dr. Zvi Safran, President. Dr. Kirk Jones, Interim Dean of the School of Business and Liberal Arts. Mr. Michael Newtown, Dean of the Canino School of Engineering Technology. And Dr. Michelle Snyder, Dean of the School of Science, Health, and Criminal Justice. Thank you. At this time, I would like to recognize our distinguished faculty and staff joining us today. I ask that those called stand to be recognized. Please hold your applause until everyone has been named. SUNY Distinguished Teaching Professor, Dr. Maureen Mayako. Dr. Mayako is also a recipient of the Chancellor's Award for Excellence and Distinguished Faculty Award. Chancellor's Award for Excellence awardees: Karen Spellacy, Dr. Stephen Frempong, Dr. Michelle Currier, Dr. Diane Pera, Lashawanda Ingram, Dr. Lucas Craig. Distinguished faculty: Dr. Kenneth Erickson, Dr. Deborah Molnar, Dr. Jennifer McDonald, and Dr. Rajiv Narula. Thank you. Okay. Today, we are assembled to honor our gifted students and distinguished faculty and staff, and to recognize the professor for whom their honors convocation is named. This year's honors convocation is named for a retired nursing faculty member who developed a great camaraderie with her coworkers, both in the nursing program and college-wide. I would now like to call Dr. Zafran to the stage, to the podium, to introduce and say a few words about a dedicated mentor of students and committed friend of SUNY Canton, Paula Bouchard-Jacques.
Hello, everyone. Over her 37-year career, Professor Emerita Paula Bouchard-Jacques taught various courses, including medical surgical, pediatrics, and fundamentals of nursing. She received the Chancellor's Recognition Award for Outstanding Service to SUNY and the people of the North Country during the 1998 ice storm, and received the SUNY Canton College Council's Distinguished Faculty Award in the year 2000. She also endowed a scholarship to annually recognize a top continuing student in Nursing 101 who assisted their fellow students. She was a member of the college's Academic Standards and Student Affairs committees. Professor Jacques worked alongside previous honors convocation namesakes and College Hall of Fame members Linda Fay, Margaret Vining, and several other college legends. Throughout her career in retirement, Professor Jacques has valued the importance of her relationships with colleagues, students, and her community. Her commitment to nursing has been an inspiration to many. As we gather today to recognize and celebrate your academic achievements, I encourage you to reflect on the importance of cultivating strong relationships with those around you. One of her key messages to her students was the importance of the 3 C's in nursing, and those traits were essential for success in the field. I believe Professor Jacques will be explaining this adage to you herself. And so, without further introduction, please help me welcome SUNY Canton Professor Emerita Paula Bouchard-Jacques. Professor Bouchard-Jacques, please come forward. It's my pleasure to recognize you and to present you with this certificate that reads, State University of New York at Canton Certificate of Recognition. The 2023 Honors Convocation is hereby named Professor Emeritus Paula Bouchard-Jacques Honors Convocation this 26th day of April 2023 in recognition of dedicated service to the SUNY Canton community.
I'm overwhelmed. Sorry. Thank you, President Zafran, Provost Dr. Peggy DeCook, and Recognition Day Nominating Committee, and Tammy Carr. It is so nice to see so many family members, friends, colleagues, and honorees. So nice because that's our family kind of thing. Anyway, when I taught, I emphasized the importance of the 3 C's for students, which were confidence, competence, and caring. Confidence in yourself and being self-assured in your word and actions and maintaining respect for others. Competence in your chosen field, in your skills, in your knowledge. Be sure to take advantages of learning, growth opportunities, and maintain a positive work-life balance. Caring and communication is essential. a touch, a kind word, a smile, and eye contact. And for today, there are 2 more C's. Number 1, celebration of your achievements. Enjoy your continual pursuit of learning. And number 2 is congratulations. We are proud of you. And then in conclusion, let me leave you with some words from one of my husband's favorite Monty Python songs. And I don't dare sing it, but I'd like to. My husband says, no, don't do it. But anyway, always look on the bright side of life. Always look on the light side of life. So do you want to sing? Yes? No? Do any of you know it? Anyway, congratulations again. We are very proud of you. Thank you.
Now I would like to call forward Ms. Jennifer Stevenson to make a few remarks and to present the Distinguished Faculty Award.
Honored students, families, and friends, faculty, staff, and friends of SUNY Canton, on behalf of the entire College Council, I am pleased to welcome you to our 2023 Honors Convocation, named this year after Professor Emerita Paula Bouchard-Jaques. Becoming an honors student is not an easy task. We recognize the hard work, dedication, and sacrifice necessary to reach this point. It is most fitting that your accomplishments are recognized at this convocation. Each of you is being honored today as a result of your outstanding academic achievements. I am delighted to congratulate you and also recognize our faculty and staff for the roles they have played in providing you with the best possible learning environment. It is equally fitting that this year's Honors Convocation is named after Professor Jaques. Paula has truly left a lasting mark on her students and this college. Please join me in giving a warm round of applause for Paula, showing how much we appreciate her leadership and dedication to SUNY Canton. To our honorees, this is your special day. Take a moment to savor your accomplishments and to thank and remember all those who helped you along the way. We wish you continued success, whether in your academic career or as you move on to other opportunities. SUNY Canton is very proud of you. Each year, the Distinguished Faculty Award is given by the College Council in recognition of mastery of subject matter, effectiveness in teaching, scholarly ability, effectiveness of university service, and continuing growth. This year's honoree has shown an impressive level of dedication through his 15-year tenure. An associate professor who teaches biology and human anatomy and physiology. He is highly invested in our students' success in these rigorous courses. This means being available at all hours to answer questions, provide testing, preparation, and offering words of encouragement, all of which he does willingly and with compassion. Known as Dr. T to his students, they speak fondly of his encouraging teaching style and have nominated him for several Golden Apple Awards. Many come to know him through his first-year experience course, where he shares anecdotes about his own challenges and an undergraduate with the goal of easing their transition from high school to college. Behind the scenes, he was at the forefront of our student retention program, RU Success. His generous spirit extends to the surrounding community, where he is actively involved in the North Country, Children's Museum, the St. Lawrence Land Trust, and Habitat for Humanity. His work to get kids interested in STEM early and often has no doubt impacted each and many lives. He is perhaps most well known for his love of the outdoors and has made it his mission to lead enriching student nature excursions such as hiking, skydiving, and kayaking. His holistic impact on the college is immeasurable. So please join me in congratulating Dr. Ronald Tavernier as the recipient of the 2023 College Council Distinguished Faculty Award.
Congratulations to all the students. I'll keep this short. I know nobody's here to listen to me. I mean, my parents are tuned in from Florida, but they're just hoping to see their grandkids in the audience, so we'll keep it short. It's kind of strange to stand up here and hear distinguished with my name. If you would have seen me 30 years ago, I had just been kicked out of my first college. I got a job at Paul Smith's and lucked out. While I was there, I got to take courses, and I got to see how a passionate professor can affect somebody's life, and it really had an effect on me. 2007, I accepted the job here at SUNY Canton. I figured I'd be here 2 years, then I'd move on to somewhere else. It was the 43rd job I'd taken in my life. ADHD, I changed direction a lot. Instead, I found myself falling in love with SUNY Canton. I got coworkers that are smarter than me, that are better prepared than me, people that I could learn from daily, people like Dr. Mayako, Ken Erickson, David Barnes. Thank you for your letters and for the recommendation. I really appreciate it. I also got the best students. I got students that were a lot like me. First generation college students, not ready for college, wondering which direction to go in. I got non-traditional students, or older students as they used to call us, that were going back to school to figure out what we really wanted to do with our life. I got students like me that weren't independently wealthy and were forced to have 2 or 3 jobs while they worked their way through college. I also got students that were stay-at-home parents like I was as I finished up my degree. I fell in love with my students. They were awesome. I learned from them daily, and thank you to all of the students. I'm often asked when I'm on a job search, candidates will ask what the best part of my job is and what the worst part of my job is. I give them the same answer. I get to know my students. Days like today are great. I get to celebrate with you guys, and I get to see how success, but I also take the failures hard. So it's good to come to days like this to see people that are succeeding. I want to thank my parents. Hi, Mom, Dad. They told me I could be anything I wanted to be when I grew up, and I believed them. I also got a great wife that I'd like to thank. She ran the advising center here. Our daily conversations revolve around life on college success, and she's had a great impact on my teaching and how I teach my classes. My poor children had to put up with nightly talks about higher ed for their whole life, and we're bored silly, so thank you for putting up with your mom and dad. I often hear complaints about the younger generation. You tend to hear the worst, and we're doomed, our future's doomed. But working here at SUNY Canton, I don't see that at all. I have a big hope for the future as I look out there. I mean, the kids are all right, and the future is in good hands. So congratulations to all of you, and you're what makes this place special. Thank you.
Congratulations, Ron. The purpose of the Honors Convocation is to recognize those students with the highest cumulative grade point average in their curriculum and class year in each of the 3 schools. It is now my pleasure to begin the celebration of their achievement. As I call forward the representatives from each school, I would like all of the students receiving an award from that school to come to the edge of the stage on my left. As your name is called, please come forward to receive your award and honor cord, which is to be worn with your regalia during commencement, and then leave the stage to my right. When you return to your seat, please be seated. We request that applause be withheld until the conclusion of each school's awards. We shall begin the awards with those students from the School of Business and Liberal Arts. Will the students from the School of Business and Liberal Arts please stand and come forward to receive your awards? Ms. Sharon Tavernet, Registrar, will be reading the students' names. Recognizing the students in the School of Business and Liberal Arts is Dean Kirk Jones.
Ruth De Veronica.
It is my pleasure to present certificates to the following students in the School of Business and Liberal Arts for having succeeded in earning outstanding grades for their collegiate work.
Ruth De Veronica. Sorry about that. Connor M. Flynn. Ashton A. Morris. Elisa Marie Morgan. Leslie Terrell. Cadence Zaleski. Francesca Weaver. Jalen Jessmer. Owen Laro. Amanda Schumacher. Aaron Stickney. Edward Gallant. Shelby Courier. Anthony Cantando. Madison Henning.
Please congratulate the scholars from the School of Business and Liberal Arts. Next, we will award those students from the Canino School of Engineering Technology. Would the students from the Canino School of Engineering Technology please stand and come forward to receive your awards? And recognizing the students in the School of Engineering Technology is Dean Michael Newtown.
It is my pleasure to present certificates to the following students in the Canino School of Engineering Technology for having succeeded in earning outstanding grades for their collegiate work.
Joshua Conte. Lydia Austin. Christopher Gensler. Jennifer Homework House. Claire Naftel. Keenan Belong. Mahala McIntosh. Daniel M. Folk. Richard B. Joyner. Ryan Burgos. Spencer Lawrence. Zachary Amon. Carissa Collins. Michael Osterhout. Riley J. McKinnon. Brendan Morrow. Lucas Roy. Will R. Taylor. Jonathan C. Oakes. Van Musavu. William J. Churchill. Okay. Kyle Chen. Patrick Madonna. Tobias N. Hall. Peter W. Parrish. Daryl L. Walker. Dominic B. Dowling. Ethan J. Liebeck. Lucas J. Sommier. Callista J. Frazier. Eric Armstrong. Sarah Lynch.
Please congratulate the scholars from the Canino School of Engineering Technology. And now we will recognize the students from the School of Science, Health, and Criminal Justice. Would the students from the School of Science, Health, and Criminal Justice please stand and come forward to receive your awards. Recognizing the students in the School of Science, Health, and Criminal Justice is Dean Michelle Snyder.
Thank you, Dr. Cook. It is my great pleasure to present certificates to the following students in the School of Science, Health, and Criminal Justice for having succeeded in earning outstanding grades for their collegiate work.
Brogan P. LaRose. Madeline M. Seguin. Mark H. McGrath. Jonah R. Black. Natalie Ricca. Paula E. Wilson. Molly S. King. Roxanne J. Ojay Thompson. Emma S. Clark. Hannah M. Phillips. Dakota L. Matthews. Haley M. Matthews. Jace A. Robert. Alec J. Gorman. Caleb Knowles. Justin M. Walsh. Elena Taraska. Brianna M. Taraska. Janie R. Alcock. Kira O'Keefe. Chad N. Mason. Violet O. Reyes. Nicholas C. Adi. Nevea D. Sebron. Xavier J. Collins. Alyssa L. Picharel. Isabella J. Joy. Neru Sadun. Maria A. Perez. Sarah P. Balcom. Caden C. Taggart. Jordan Whitten. Megan E. Cowles. Emma E. Hicks. Paige R. Jagursky. Brittany Taylor. Emily J. O'Donnell. Brady P. Morrison. Aaron Tassie. Tylen P. Emch. Kyle Meager. Elijah Brennan. Mariana C. Morgan. Gabrielle Giampo. Raquel Francis. Rebecca Wildig.
Please congratulate the scholars from the School of Science, Health, and Criminal Justice. At this time, I would like to call upon Dean Michael Newtown to present the Richard W. Miller Excellence Award.
The Richard W. Miller Excellence Award is presented to a continuing student from the Canino School of Engineering Technology who has demonstrated academic excellence. This award is named in memory of Professor Emeritus Richard W. Miller. Professor Miller taught in the Electrical Engineering Technology Department for 37 years and was an advisor to Alpha Theta Gamma fraternity. A great man, a great teacher, this award is given to inspire the recipient to continue on their path of academic excellence. This year's recipient is Michaela McIntosh. Michaela, would you please come forward to accept your award?
At this time, I would like to call upon Ms. Courtney Batista-Bish, Vice President for Student Affairs and Dean of Students, to present the David R. Maynard Student Activities Award.
Each year, we present a student with the David R. Maynard Student Activities Award, an award given to a student who has contributed significantly to the campus community in student activities, involvement, and leadership. David was a member of the class of 1986 who died in a motorcycle accident shortly after graduation. David was highly involved on campus in clubs, Greek life, and intramurals, and was revered for his skill as a student leader. This award is given in his honor and is a testament to his truly influential presence at SUNY Canton. The recipient of this award must demonstrate superior citizenship and outstanding leadership, as well as generously devote their time to student activities, involvement, and leadership. I am pleased to announce Danielle Giron Reyes as this year's recipient of the David R. Maynard Award. Danielle, who hails from Rockaway Park, New York, is a veterinary technology major. Danielle is an active member of several campus organizations, including serving as the secretary for the College Activities Board, C-STEP, and a board member of the Student Faculty Judicial Hearing Board. Beyond this, Danielle is a fixture in the Student Activities Involvement and Leadership Office and is often engaged in networking with students and helping them develop their leadership skills. As you can see, Danielle has certainly generously devoted her time outside of the classroom to student life. Danielle credits the advisors in the SAIL office with having a major impact on her leadership experience. She indicates they were always there to help her or to offer guidance, which was of great comfort to her. After she graduates this May, Danielle plans to take her veterinary technology national exam and is looking forward to working at a small animal or exotics animal practice or potentially at the zoo. I know that big dreams and big successes await Danielle, and I look forward to all of her future accomplishments. Congratulations, Danielle. Please come forward to accept your award.
I just want to thank everyone who nominated me for this award. I want to thank my friends, the e-board on the College Activities Board, and just the sales office for being there and supporting me. So thank you.
Next, Keisha McDonald, our SGA Vice President, will present the yearbook dedication.
It's so wonderful to see you here all today. I am honored to be here today on behalf of the Student Government Association here at SUNY Canton. Before I begin, I'd like to extend yet another congratulations to all the students here today. Your presence at this year's Honors Convocation is proof of your dedication to your academics as well as yourselves. As a fellow student, I'm proud to see so many familiar faces of hardworking individuals who have endured through your personal hardships to achieve the honor of being here today. Congratulations. Every year, the Student Government Association Executive Board is given the honor to dedicate the Paysonian Yearbook to one truly deserving faculty member at SUNY Canton. This honor is bestowed upon an individual here at this institution who has shown a strong dedication to the students and their academics, as well as the betterment of the campus. With that being said, the 2022 to 2023 SUNY Canton Student Government Association Executive Board presents this yearbook in honor of Dr. Edward Mafua. We are grateful for the immensely positive impact Dr. Mafua has had on the students and faculty of this campus over the past 17 years. We also thank his two close colleagues, Dr. Kumar and Dr. Frempong, for helping us capture Dr. Mafua's compassionate and thoughtful soul in this bio. Ed, as he was generally called, was born in the Republic of Congo on October 11, 1956. He was an ambitious student who pushed himself to excel, so it was no surprise that he graduated summa cum laude from the Economics Institute at Boulder, Colorado, before proceeding to the University of Illinois at Urbana-Champaign for his master's and doctorate in applied and agricultural economics. He joined SUNY Canton in 2005 as an assistant professor of economics and became a full professor in 2016. Many students consider him smart and funny, but he could also be sharp and tough. Campus community members, particularly students, were deeply affected by him, not just by his academic talent, but by his humility. His class used to begin with a joke, and no class was ever a formal lecture, yet instead it was a sustained, rich, and demanding dialogue between professor and students was the norm. During the advising period, despite his busy schedule, he made sure that his advisees received precise courses to their curriculum. His philosophy was to ensure that students get accurate advice to complete the program in the shortest possible time. His attire always put a smile on everyone's faces. His energy and devotion was galvanizing, and his kindness, generosity, and availability to students made him truly a gentleman as well as a scholar. Dr. Mafua was a kind, learned, and erudite man. He was an eminent academic with strong character and intellect, combined as demonstrated in his early career, receiving SUNY Canton's Character Recognition Award in 2008. He provided guidance and mentorship to faculty and students alike, both in and out of the classroom. Many students remember him as one of their finest professors. He was not only a mentor, but he was also a friend. They could rely on him at difficult times, and while he questioned everything, he also had a deep faith in individual capability and competency. He profoundly influenced students on egalitarian economics, scholarship, and humanity. He always challenged the class to look at economic theories and impacts from other perspectives and not just accept them without thinking. He stimulated everyone to think and not simply assume that answers to fundamental questions come from a textbook. Dr. Mafua was a music aficionado and immaculate dancer. He liked all kinds of music, particularly folk music from Africa. He was a caring and compassionate human being with an amazing sense of fun. He was truly a devoted family man. He is survived by his wife, Lori, and 6 children, Dominique, Robbie, Irvin, Chanel, Sarika, and Priscilla. Thank you to Dr. Mafua for 17 years of dedicated and wholehearted service in which he was always an earnest supporter and ardent believer in students. We are forever thankful to him for dedicating his life to the betterment and advancement of SUNY Canton, and we will always cherish pleasant memories of him for his guidance and counsel, unflappable composure, and keen insight that shaped and honed many careers and lives. Dr. Mafua unfortunately passed away in March of 2022, and we extend our condolences and support to his family who has joined with us today in his honor. Dr. Mafua's impact on SUNY Canton and its faculty and students will not be forgotten. His character will live on through his family, as well as the many people who were touched so deeply by his accomplishments as a professor, as a colleague, a friend, and a father. Let us all take some time today to remember this thoughtful soul in our lives, and join me in congratulating Dr. Edward Mafua and his family on being dedicated this year's Paysonian Yearbook. I would now like to ask Dr. Mafua's family if they'd like to come to stage and say a few words.
Thank you. I would like to take this moment to thank all the faculties of SUNY Canton, students, for your support. A lot has been said already. My husband, Dr. Edward Mafua, was a beautiful soul, a good husband, a good father to his children. I just want to say thank you for all your support. I'm gonna take too much of your time. I just say thank you for everything. He will be forever missed. He used to say, life is not meaningful until you make an impact in someone else's life. He dedicated his life for his job, his family. Always care, think about the future of his student. He was very funny. When you are around him, you feel warm. He will be forever missed. Not only the family have missed him, SUNY Canton has missed a very dedicated professor. He will be forever remembered for his job, for his kindness, and for your love, for his love for his job. Again, thank you for your support. Thank you.
Today, we also recognize the hard work and dedication from students in our academic honor societies and individual achievement awards. Listed in your program are the names of members of the Honors Program, Golden Key, the International Honor Society for students enrolled in a baccalaureate program, Alpha Phi Sigma, a National Honor Society for students in criminal justice, and Tau Alpha Pi, a National Honor Society for students in engineering technologies. Will these students please stand for a round of applause? Now, I have the distinct pleasure of announcing several of SUNY Canton's 2023 award recipients. The SUNY Chancellor's Award for Student Excellence acknowledges students for outstanding achievements that have demonstrated the integration of SUNY excellence within many aspects of their lives in areas such as academics, leadership, campus involvement, community service, or the arts. If Jonah Black and Samantha Dater could please stand. Please join me in congratulating Jonah and Samantha in receiving this very prestigious award that was presented to them on April 24th at a ceremony in Albany. Thanks, Jonah. Each year, SUNY Canton honors an outstanding graduating senior in the associate and baccalaureate degree programs. Nominees for these awards are judged on scholarship, personality, and contribution to the campus community. We have two students who will be presented with this award at the commencement ceremony this year, Grayson Emerton and Mohammed Shabir. Grayson couldn't join us today, but would Mohammed please stand? We look forward to celebrating both of them at commencement. Last, but certainly not least, the Norman R. McConney Jr. Award for EOP Student Excellence recognizes outstanding SUNY EOP, or Educational Opportunity Program, students for their academic excellence and strength in overcoming significant personal obstacles. This year, Mohammed Shabir, a civil and environmental engineering technology major, is one of only 45 recipients in New York State. Mohammed, would you please stand again? In closing, I would like to give special thanks to the behind-the-scenes work of a dedicated group who have made this event happen. They are the organizers and producers of this event, the Honor Society advisors, and all of the volunteers. So please join me in a round of applause of thanks. And finally, please join us in singing the Alma Mater, which will be led by Dr. Tony Bean. Please stand.
SUNY Canton, all praise to thee. We will ever sing thy dear name. And though we go out from thy care, we'll be loyal and spread thy fame. SUNY Canton, honor is thine, we'll always revere thy spirit so fine. SUNY Canton, ever will sing till the world with our echoes ring. Like a gleam from a beacon light, shining forth through the darkest night. Thy colors of blue and gold set the standard for truth and right. SUNY Canton, honor is thine, we'll always revere thy spirit so fine. SUNY Canton, ever will sing till the world with our echoes ring.
Thank you, Dr. Bean. I want to remind you that immediately following the recessional, you are invited to join us for refreshments located in the back of the field house. Please don't forget to grab your certificates on the table as you leave. At this time, would Professor Christine Broussard, Mace Bearer, please come forward.
As the mace bearer for the State University of New York at Canton, I hereby declare the Paula Bouchard Jaques Honors Convocation closed.